Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. As XRP holders, we've all seen the XRP naysayers swearing that XRP is a fraud, and now I'm here to tell you about some breaking news that I think is really bullish for XRP in this video. Bitcoin, Max, and others who are simply opposed to Ripple and XRP have all put out competing narratives. While Ripple may be selling XRP at retail for profit, they have no plans to put the cryptocurrency to any real use. In this video, I'll reveal that one of these Bitcoin Maximus is a fraud and demonstrate that they have a genuine grasp of XRP's potential. Since they benefit from it for their own ends, they openly criticize it. Something completely out of the ordinary is about to happen in this video. You can take it as a sign that not even the most pessimistic XRP bears believe the cryptocurrency will eventually crash. Try your best to remain for the whole of this gathering. Two reasons have led the SEC to seek proof that she and her co-founder committed AF tax fraud involving Nance. I found this to be very intriguing. To begin with, it is an absolute comedy. When it came to the EFF tax scam, the SEC totally missed it. Sam Beckman was able to defraud thousands upon thousands of clients out of billions of dollars. The Department of Justice made no allegations of fraud or theft of user funds at Binance. Meanwhile, the SEC announces that it will investigate Binance to determine the source of the fraud. So, I tweeted that the SEC failed to detect a tax fraud involving F. Therefore, they intend to fabricate fraud and finance, even though the latter did not engage in any suspicious activity. Consequently, the SEC's actions here are utterly absurd. More evidence that the SEC has no idea what's happening, in my opinion. They disregarded every single company that was deceiving customers. Simultaneously, a firm named Ripple was under investigation for non-fraudulent practices. As if to imply, alright, we're going to find fraud somewhere at this company, they are now pursuing a Binance firm that hasn't been charged with fraud. Yes, the play is a total comedy. However, there is another, more crucial point I want to make about this. Nance has not been involved in any fraud for quite some time. Many in the cryptocurrency industry have speculated that Nance will host the next Black Swan event. Binance was thought to be identical by everyone. It was a massive Ponzi scheme, according to Mia skeptics. No assets belonged to the client. It turns out these folks were completely mistaken. When the DOJ was pursuing Nance with all of their resources, the $4 billion deal that the two parties reached was essentially Nance getting the DOJ off their back. No charges of fraud or theft of consumer assets were leveled by the DOJ. Consequently, we managed to avoid being hit by a massive Bitcoin market black swan. It remains to be seen whether the SEC ever makes any discoveries. My impression is that the SEC will not uncover any evidence of fraud or anything even remotely comparable to FX based on their past actions. Last but not least, it seems like the SEC is attempting to sow fear and make light of the cryptocurrency market by threatening to take action against anyone involved, regardless of whether they have committed any wrongdoing. This is both a joke and a sign of how bullish the market is getting for cryptocurrencies in the future. The DOJ, on the other hand, has better lawyers and investment gators. We went through a severe credibility crisis after Terra Luna and FX went down. And while it would have been devastating for the cryptocurrency industry if Binance, the biggest exchange in the world, were to perpetrate fraud, it seems that is not the case. Initially, they encountered a few minor issues here and there, but the huge decline in the cryptocurrency market that Nance event would have caused, a major black swan scenario, did not occur. Following Terra Luna, Tether will be the next item that everyone will be pointing to. Furthermore, I contend that FX is equivalent to what everyone assumed Nance to be. I also think some people are assuming the wrong things about Tether and Terra Luna. Witnesses bear witness to Terra Luna's tragic spiral. It seems like everyone is predicting the same thing for Ether, but I have my doubts. Like Nance Tether, I think they were involved in some shady dealings in the past. However, in my opinion, they managed to conceal a significant portion of it and ultimately paid a fine for their terrible past actions, although not nearly enough to trigger this massive black swan scenario. This leads me to believe that we have survived the worst of the bear market and that most of the black swan catalysts have already passed. I also think the market will soon experience a deluge of positive news and momentum, taking it from its current lows to new record highs. Now I want to tell you about something really shocking that happened to me recently. It will prove to you how much of a fraud many of these Bitcoin maxes are. That concludes our investor list and showcases the latest XRP at its peak. EDP is essentially an ETF, for the benefit of those who aren't familiar. Anyone who is wary of purchasing XRP on a cryptocurrency exchange for the purpose of self-custody can find this solution appealing. Anyone can buy a ticker symbol on their stock exchange and put their money into a product that trades like XRP. Also, XRP ETP shareholder Anthony Pompliano, the notorious Bitcoin maxi and anti-XRP activist, is a claim made by Chad Steinberger. This is completely ridiculous. Assuming that the majority of you have already done so, I will refrain from reviewing the videos on this channel at this time. XRP, though, will never be purchased by Anthony Pompliano, as he has declared time and time again. XRP thinks the whole Ripple thing is a hoax and has no intention of ever investing in the company. A corporation is something you absolutely do not want. Anthony Pompliano is actually investing in XRP through this ETP while he says this. This proves without a reasonable doubt that Bitcoin Maximus's bearish argument and narrative are completely absurd. Their belief in the long-term power of XRP over Bitcoin leads them to fabricate it. The superiority of XRP's technology is clear to them. And do you think they know that? Pol is having a meeting with some of the world's most powerful people. Everything I just mentioned they keep doing. As compared to Bitcoin, XRP is inherently faster and more efficient. Working with influential groups will always have far-reaching consequences. They have no choice but to spread false information in a hurry. They will say anything to make you doubt XRP and boast about their book. We can see that they are hedging their bets, though, from behind the scenes. Our work is clear to them. They see XRP as a financial asset with the potential to revolutionize our system. That's why individuals like Anthony Pompliano are always looking for ways to gain XRP without getting caught. He had just been caught. Even though he has lied to the public on multiple occasions, Anthony Pompliano is a legitimate XRP stakeholder. Second, and most astonishingly, Cathie Woods seems to have also invested in this ETP, which is hilarious. What excites me most is the prospect of numerous cryptocurrencies held by TFS and LPS finding their way into our ARK Invest Innovation Fund, which oversees billions of dollars. What this will do is generate a different kind of interest in XRP. Buying into the ARK fund is essentially the same as buying XRP on the spot market. Not only will this transpire in her fund, but it will also become clear that Cathie Wood is achieving market-beating results with her cryptocurrency and index fund investments. Think about incorporating XRP or another cryptocurrency into your SEM 500 portfolio. Other index funds will also incorporate these advertising suggestions. That, however, is likely to be in the distant future. The scenario would be drastically changed in terms of potential demand on the spot market, though, due to the massive influx of funds into spot XRP. These Fs are the cause. Many investors treat these ETFs as though they were a separate product. Remember, not many people are going to put their money into the TPP right now. However, I believe that the true interconnectedness of these financial products is often overlooked. And imagine the massive influx of funds that would ensue if this XRP actually made it into 300, 400, or 400 separate applications. For that reason, hearing that Cathie was considering buying this XRP EP made my day. Let me tell you something, this is just the start. And in yet another video, I went over the ways I was under the impression that once these were revealed, a flood of institutions would rush to declare their desire to be the first to offer a large XRP ETF, since this is clearly a situation where being the first to market is crucial. In all likelihood, future market dominance will go to the first person to create a massive XRPF. This is why the interest of major institutional investors in this ETP is very encouraging. They are demonstrating interest, which will encourage other institutions to take notice so they aren't left in the dark. When this asset class starts to bounce back, we want our ETF to be trading on the market with a great ticker. And here we have Bitcoin Maxi, who has been preaching the gospel for the last decade, actually investing in this along with one of the most famous asset managers in the world at the moment. The fact that XRP is in high demand at F should be enough to convince institutions to buy it, and I think we're much closer than most people think to seeing these products traded on the Nasdaq or other traditional stock markets. As a result, there will be a demand component that most people have overlooked, in my opinion. Bitcoin Maxi will likely continue to claim that XRP is useless and a fraud the next time you hear him promoting the cryptocurrency. It should be noted that the individual who has been advocating this from the beginning is actually an XRP investor. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.